On September 24, 2013, the world would bear witness to the release of Armored Core Verdict Day. It set a new standard for the mech genre, taking new strides in combat and elevating mechanics from AC5 to all new heights. IGN even hailed it as wielding a special kind of magic that most games would never even attempt. Despite this magic, however, its amassing of mixed reviews and that of its predecessors, coupled with the sheer dominance of another, far more exciting franchise in Dark Souls, prevailed to ultimately set in motion a near decade-long wait for AC fans. Until 2022's Game Awards, when a red-hued beam of light and talk of cinders burning over heavy synthwave left fans breathless in the return of one of FromSoftware's most prized jewels. Armored Core had returned, rising from the ashes of a long past with seemingly its most ambitious iteration yet. Launched on August 25, 2023, a little under a month and 10 years to the day since the series had last released, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon took center stage. Created by the likes of FromSoftware, best known for its incredibly challenging experiences such as Demon's Souls, Bloodborne, and of course Elden Ring, Armored Core 6 has proven to be a return to form unlike any other. It only took a decade to rekindle that magic once more. Armored Core shines brightest in its incredible gameplay loop that hits players into the cockpit of a Gundam-style mech. Fires of Rubicon gives its players some of the most engaging encounters in FromSoftware's history, all compounded with a spellbinding soundtrack and the all-too-familiar build variety inherent in the developer's many previous experiences. The story might not capture most players, but it's all got depth and turns unimaginable. Plus, this is a mech game, saddled with an incredibly niche genre. The game opens like most of the more recent FromSoft titles, with you in a gutter on the verge of death. It's your mission, led by a mysterious handler, Walter, to comb through the planet of Rubicon in search of its valuable resource named coral. This material, standing out with its blood-red hue, is what led to the decimation of this planet years prior. Whether it be customizing your AC or fighting in the arena, there's never an opportunity where you're bored. The game incentivizes strategy and build variety. If you're stuck on a boss, go in the garage, rework your build, or, better yet, go replay one of the missions or jump into a training session to learn more about gameplay mechanics. I mean, it's all there, waiting for you to tap into it. The arena? The arena, that's where it's at, though. The arena's fire. Like its predecessors, Armored Core 6 has astoundingly great music to accompany players in their quest through Rubicon. Major boss battles, arena fights, hell, even the garage menu is a bomb. Lead composer Kota Hoshina, who has worked on almost every From game since Shadow Tower, leveraged synthwave and electronic sounds to capture a darker, more Blade Runner-esque tone for the 6th outing. If you want to hear more about its musical inspirations, Brad Wooten's YouTube video delves into the westernization of Armored Core 6, highlighting how the music of Rubicon takes key elements from well-established Western films. Having played Armored Core 4, For Answer, and a couple others to a lesser degree before this release, it's incredible seeing how far FromSoft has brought the series. The colors and vibrancy shown in attacks, coupled with the awesome sound design, prove AC6 should not be ignored. With around 50 hours clocked in both my PlayStation and PC saves, it's hard for me not to recommend Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. I mean, there's just so little for me to complain about. Given all of its merits and the exciting return of a series long dormant since 2013, Armored Core 6 is a delightful mech action experience one that really pits you inside the cockpit and makes you the bearer of Rubicon's future. From astounding gameplay bits, bosses that brought a twinkle to my eye, and a soundtrack littered with bangers from start to finish, Armored Core 6 proves that the mech genre doesn't have to be as niche as it is, as almost anyone can pick this up and find loads of enjoyment out of every nut and bolt within. We're giving Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon a 5 out of 5. Don't sleep on this gem. That's all I can say. Just don't sleep on this gem. It's FromSoftware. They don't miss. And even if you're not a fan of the Armored Core series or even mech genre, right, in general, I understand it's very niche. Don't sleep on this. It's fantastic. The vibrancy, the colors, the story, everything, it all comes together. I mean, everyone's going to have a different mech. Let's say that. Everyone's going to have such a different mech, except for the meta. I mean, if you put two shots... I'm not going to get into it. The point is, this game's awesome. And it's hard to really put down once you're so invested. Give it a shot. And if you already have, I hope you're having a great time. And I think that is all for me right now. We might have some more gaming videos for you in the future, and I hope that you hit subscribe so you can keep up with our videos and in my reviews. Yeah, that's it for the Paper Straw gaming section. We'll hit you with the podcast next week, and you know what? Stay classy out there. Don't drown, and yeah, I mean, I hope you're having fun.